Hello, future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. Here is a beautiful problem in plane geometry. This is problem 4 that I would like to share with you. I hope that you will have the patience watching and listening to the discussion and solutions to this problem. And after that, I also wish that you will share this video to your friends. So here is the problem. If triangle ABC is equilateral, BD over BC is equal to 1/3, so BD over BC 1/3. CE as to CA is 1/3. AF as to AB is 1/3, so same conditions. What is the ratio of the area of triangle ABC to the shaded area? So this shaded area here. So first, let's have the assumption or the preliminaries so that we can show that this is also an equilateral triangle. So I will mark the dimension of the original triangle ABC as E, then CE is 1/3 of E, AF, BD 1/3 of E. Then we'll have this side denoted with E sub 1, anticipating that it is also an equilateral triangle. So to do that, let's call this smallest angle of this triangle as theta. That is also theta because we have the same conditions, theta and theta. And we learned that this is 60 degrees because the interior angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. So that's also 60 degrees. This angle measure is also equal to 60 degrees plus theta because this is theta and we have a common side. So that's 60 degrees plus theta. If we draw a horizontal line through this intersection, the angle that this extension of this side makes with horizontal is also theta. Since the entire angle here is also 60 degrees plus theta, therefore 60 degrees plus theta minus theta is equal to 60 degrees. That's why we conclude that this shaded area, this shaded triangle, is also an equilateral triangle. So 60 degrees, and we will call the area of the shaded part as area 1. So that's why the sides are denoted by E sub 1, and it is correct. So aside from that, let's call other sides such as this as X. This is also X, X, and X. This is Y, so that's also Y, and this is Y. So that we obtain the ratio of, for this triangle, we have similar triangles here. This is 60 degrees, and if that is 60 degrees, that is also 60 degrees. So we have the ratio CE, which is E over 3, as to X, or X as to CE, X as to E over 3, is equal to this X here is the longest side of this small triangle, and for this bigger triangle CFA, the longest side is E, and CE is opposite to the 60-degree angle. That's why it should be CF, which is also opposite to the 60-degree angle. So we have this ratio X has to E over 3, where E over 3 is CE, opposite to the 60-degree angle. And for this big triangle, similar to this small one, it is equal to the longest side E, and opposite to the 60-degree angle is CF. Therefore, CF times X is 1/3 of E squared. Likewise, we have Y as to E over 3, where Y is opposite of theta, as to E over 3, which is CE, is equal to, for this big triangle, it is AF, which is 1/3 of E, and opposite of theta as to CF. opposite of 60 degrees because we have CE here, 1/3 of E, opposite of 60 degrees. So y as to E over 3 equals E over 3 as to CF. So opposite of theta y as to E over 3, opposite of 60 degrees, is equal to, for this bigger triangle, opposite of theta is AF, and AF is E over 3 as to opposite of 60 degrees, which is CF. CF times y therefore is 1 over 9 of E squared. So dividing CFY by CFX, we can cancel CF, then we have y over x equals 1 over 9 E squared divided by 1 over 3 E squared. And we cancel E squared, and that's x, y over x equals 1/3. So we have now shown that y is equal to x over 3, and because y is equal to x over 3, then we can now have CF by cosine law. In this triangle here, this is 60 degrees, this is E, and that is E over 3. So by cosine law, CF square is equal to E square plus E over 3 quantity square minus 2 times E over 3 cosine of 60 degrees. So CF can now be expressed in terms of E, and cosine 60 is 1/2. We can cancel 2. So CF equals square root of 7 over 3 of E. Then, knowing CF, we substitute it into here to solve for x. So square root of 7 over 3 EX is equal to E square over 3. So cancel out E and 3. So that means x is E over square root of 7. Likewise, substitute CF here, square root of 7 over 3 times E times y equals 1/3 of 1 over 9 of E squared. So that means y is 3 over, or E over 3 square root of 7. Knowing y, we can now solve E1 because CF is square root of 7 over 3E, and it is equal to x plus E1 plus y. So that means E sub 1 equals CF square root of 7 over 3E minus x E over square root of 7 minus y. So E sub 1 square root of 7 over 3E CF minus x, which is E over square root of 7, minus y, which is E over 3 square root of 7. So E sub 1 is equal to square root of 7 over 7 of E. So we can now compute area 1. Area of triangle is 1/2 product of adjacent side sine of included angle. Area of ABC, 1/2 E square sine of 60 degrees. Area of the shaded portion, area 1, 1/2 E1 square sine of 60. So area of ABC over area 1 is 1/2 E square sine 60 over 1/2 E1 square sine 60, and that reduces to E square over E1 square. Substitute the value of E1, so the ratio is E square over E over square root of 7 square. We can cancel E square, and this is 1 over 1 over 7. And 1 over 1 over 7, reciprocal of 1 over 7 is 7. Therefore, the ratio is 7. So that's it for this video. I hope that you were able to understand, follow the explanations and the solutions.